Hey everybody, Pixie Dust Machinima here. So about a week ago, I uploaded a Blender animation tutorial for beginners. I hope you guys have been playing around with Blender and creating your own animations since then. Now, we're ready for the next step, getting our animation into our Sims 3 game. We need to download a couple things first. The first is Sims 3 Animation Player. Chances are you already have it, but if you don't, it's essential to play your custom animation in-game. The second thing we need to download is Sims 3 Package Editor, or S3PE. This is the one I download. There we go. So now we're going to open our downloads folder and extract the animation player if you don't have it. And this is a package file, so it's going to go into our Sims 3 mods and then Sims 3 mods packages. Done. Okay, so we don't need that anymore, and next we're just going to go ahead and install S3PE Sims 3 Package Editor. Okay, so now that those are both downloaded and set up and ready to go, we are going to open Blender. Now, before we can export or import Sims 3 animations, we have to set up the Sims 3 Blender plugin. We downloaded the Sims 3 Blender plugin in the previous tutorial. Now we have to basically install it in Blender. To do this, my cat's purring. It's really cute. She's on my lap. I'm trying to film a tutorial, baby. Anyway, okay. Okay, so basically to install it, you're going to go to File. You're going to go to User Preferences. You want to be on Add-ons. And then go down here to Install Add-on from File. Okay, so then you go, remember that in the last tutorial we extracted the Blender plugins into our Sims 3 animation crap folder. So go to wherever you installed that. Okay. There we go. Desktop. Okay, and you're going to click on the zip folder, actually. This is what you want to click on. I know I had us extract it in the last tutorial, but we don't want to click on this. We want to click on this. Okay, so then what you need to do is in the search bar up here, type in S3. Okay, and make sure that's clicked, checked, and this is checked. I think I already had it installed, but on mine. So those are both checked. They're good to go. Save user settings. And now, when you go to File, Export, Sims 3 Animations is an option right here. That shows that the Blender plugin is installed and set up correctly. So now that that's all taken care of, we are ready to begin exporting our animation into the Sims 3 game. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the animation that I created in the last tutorial. You're going to select any joint on the rig, right click, or press A twice, so every joint is highlighted. Then go up to File, Export, Sims 3 Animation, and this text box pops up. This is going to be the name of the animation. This is going to be what you type in to the animation player in the Sims 3 game. So make it something that you can remember. Another thing that you want to know is, since we are using an adult rig for our animation, the animation is going to start with A. And A, and then underscore. Now, if you were animating a child's rig, it would start with C underscore. If you were animating a baby rig for The Sims 3, it would start with B underscore. And if you were animating a toddler rig, it's going to start with P underscore. If you remember in the last tutorial, I showed you the various Sims 3 animation rigs and what they all started with, and yeah, when you enter it here, that's what it needs to start with, basically. If that, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so A underscore, because we're using an adult rig for this animation, and then I always like to put a shortened version of my channel name for the next bit, because I'm narcissistic as hell! That was my Jean Ralphia from Parks and Rec imitation. I think I nailed it. So, P Machinima, and then underscore. And then I'm just going to do a brief description of what the animation is. Waving hello. So, now that that is what we want it to look like, that's the name. We're going to press OK. And I'm going to save it to my desktop Sims 3 animation crap folder. Save Sims 3 animation. Done. So now we can close out of Blender. Yeah. I'm good. Okay. Now we can close out of Blender and we can open up Sims 3 package editor. Okay, we got Sims 3 package editor opened. You're gonna go to File, New, Resource, Import from File, Desktop, Sims 3 animation crap, and this is our animation file. It is almost ready to be usable in the game, but right now it is an animation file. We need to make it into a package file to be able to use it in The Sims 3, and that is what this next step is going to do. So we click open. I always like to copy this. Okay, now that it pulled this in, it's now made it into a package file because it's like magic. I don't know how it works. That's just what you need to do. Then you go to save as. My cat's being noisy, forgive her. Okay, so you need to go to your Sims 3 mods package folder. So mods, packages, wherever you want to save your animations. And then paste. Boom! I always like to save the animation file, or now it's going to be a Sims 3 package file, but I always like to save it as the name of what you're going to put in the text box in the animation player, if that makes sense. That way if I forget, let's go ahead and save it. But that way if I forget the name of the animation, like what I need to type in, it's right there in my Sims 3 mods packages folder. I can look it up. So that's done. Now we are ready to open up Sims 3 and look at our animation in game. That's pretty exciting, yeah? Okay, so I have this lovely sim here who will be modeling the animation. I have the Sims 3 animation player here. Let's go ahead and add our custom animation here. And play. Okay, so that's all there is to it. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Thank you for watching!